Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're doing well. So in this video, we will go over the packet tracer activity, which is in week 1, session 1. It's called packet tracer introduction. First thing that I want you to know is that if you don't already have packet tracer installed on your machine or your laptop, whatever you're using, you're supposed to download it and install it, and then you'll be able to access this file, which is called packet tracer introduction. Okay, so for that, what I want you to do is you can go to, if you don't have the software, you should go to Moodle, and on Moodle you will find a link which is called Cisco Packet Tracer software. Okay, so this is where you can find the software installation. I think if you click on it, it takes you to this particular place, and then you just download it and install it. Please remember that if the version of your packet tracer for your project or for anything else is other than 7.3.0, you have to bear the consequences for this, because sometimes because the versions are different. What works on your machine will not work on probably your tutor's machine, and that's again something that you have to suffer the consequences for. So it is better that you stick to this particular installation rather than looking up online. Okay, so once you've installed it, you should be able to open this particular file, which is .pka, with packet tracer. So if I just double click on it, it should open. It opened fine for me, but for you, it might have, let's say, it would show up a login screen. You don't need to log in or sign up. If you want to sign up, that's up to you, but you don't need to. And instead, you would just use the guest login. You will find the guest login at the right bottom of that screen. Just click on it, it opens a window, don't worry about it, and then come back to the window and confirm guest. Okay, that's how you need to go about it. In a few days, I think your accounts will be added to the Cisco Academy, and then you should be able to log in with your student accounts. But until then, just use the guest account. So once you open the activity, what shows up? Two things show up. This particular screen here, or window, sorry, this window shows up, and then there's one window that opens up like this. This is called the activity window. In the activity window, you will see all the steps that you need to complete the activity. Okay, so first of all, you would start by reading all of that. It gives you more information about the software, where to look for what, all of those things. And then you would, ideally for this particular activity, you will start from task 2, step 1. Okay, so in task 2, step 1, it says add devices to the logical workplace. This is the logical workplace. Notice it says logical, and then there's a physical workplace as well, but we'll keep working on the logical workplace. What are we supposed to do? So let's read it. It says we need to first of all add a server. Okay, I'll just probably keep this here so I can keep this here. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is add a server, which is here, and then add a 2960 switch, and then a router, a hub, an IP phone, and a PC in that order. And it says you need to add these devices in a horizontal row across the logical workplace with about an inch between them. So the first thing is you will find all the devices in this section. So there's this one section here, there's this one section or one row here, and then this is a row again with devices. When I change anything here, notice this section changes and then this section changes. So the devices are grouped together. So this is one group, which is called network devices. This is another group, which is called end devices, components, connections, miscellaneous, and then multi-user connection. For now, let's look at the, oh, we need the first thing we need is a server, right? So if I click here on end devices and pick any one of them, I will find, I mean, actually in the end devices section, I will find the server here, right? So I'll pick that and drop it here. That's the first server. And then you need a switch, which is 2960. Again, in order to find it, you can look through it. So you can say, okay, it's not here. I don't see anything that's called switch. Maybe it's here, and then check again. So this is switches. I would click here, and then the switch should be 2960, which is this one. So I'll pick this and add it here. Okay, and then I need 1841 router. So a router, again, I saw it here. So this is where routers are. So you just click here, 18, where is it? 1841. This is the router. So I pick this one, add it here. Okay, and then the next thing is a hub. Again, a hub is here. This is called hubs. If you notice the tooltip, I would just pick the first one. Okay, and then you need an IP phone. IP phone is usually, if you notice, it's kind of drawn here. So I would pick IP phone, add it here, and then we need a PC, which is this one, add it here. I'm done with that. So I'm done with step one. And here, the next thing I need to do is step two. So connect the devices using auto connect. So it says click on the connections group symbol. So there is this connections group symbol. I will click on that. The specific connection symbols provide different cable types that can be used to connect devices. The first specific type, the gold lightning bolt, which is this one. If you read, it says here the description. So this one is basically automatically choose connection type. Okay, so it says that this particular connection will automatically select the connection type based on the interfaces available on the devices. When you click on this symbol, the pointer resembles a cable connector to connect two devices with the auto connection symbol. Click the first device and then click the second device. Starting with the server, connect each device to the device to its right using the auto connection symbol. So this is the auto connection symbol. I will pick this one, and then it says starting from the server, connect it to the devices on the right. So on the right, there's a switch. I will connect it to the switch. I'll pick it again, connect the switch to the router. I'll pick it again, connect the router to the hub, pick it again, hub to IP phone, pick it again, IP phone to PC. Okay. If I, for example, if I make a mistake, how can I correct it? There's this delete button. I will click on it, and then I can just remove a connection, let's say. Remove a connection. Now, there's something that you can notice. Let's say here, you can see that the completion is now 64% because I've not completed the activity. So I need to make the extra two connections to complete the activity. Now it's 71. And finally, let's say if you completed it and it's still not giving you the correct 100%. So in that case, you can click on check results and then assessment items. It will tell you which of the things are wrong, that you've done wrong, that you need to correct. And maybe, yeah, nothing shows here, but you can use the assessment items to figure out where you've gone wrong. If you want to close this window, you would just click on close. We'll have this one here. Okay. Notice that all the activities are timed. So the amount of time you take to complete the activity is kind of being recorded. It's nothing serious, but just for your knowledge. So the last connection, if I connect it, it gives me 100%. Okay. One thing you need to make sure that maybe you have all of these correct. But the problem could be, let's say if I remove this device, okay, oops, and then I add another PC and then connect it again using the connection. it is still going to give me 71%. Why? Because here it says PC1. Okay. And if you check results in the assessment items, it's trying to find a PC that's called PC0. Okay. If that is the case, if that is a problem that you have, then what you need to do is basically reset the activity from here. Just reset the activity, or what you can even do is just change this to PC0. That's another option, and it would go back to 100%. But if even after changing the name, it still doesn't give you the complete result, then you can just reset the activity. Okay. Okay, so that's it for this activity. Make sure you save these activities somewhere you can access them. Keep it on OneDrive or anywhere that you can access it, so that you can refer back to them, or if in future we want you to upload it, you still have access to them. Okay, that's it, and thank you for watching.